Concentrator.
Right.
So, I need to put into that, and it might be the wrong way around. Thunder. I need to put in a gas export bus.
Ooh, shadow creature.
Gas export bus.
Right.
Which is
City darker.
exporting hydrogen.
Well, do you want a hand with your stuff?
Yes, please.
Hello.
I'm just connecting it to the computer. I need hydrogen gas to go in there, and I need boron ingots to go in here.
Where would you like the connection coming out of the floor?
I don't care.
Do you want it here, and you have a dense ME cable running on the...
If we run a conduit down the middle with everything else, in case we need access later on to anything.
Yeah, and then you want a fresh connection.
Don't send me conduit.
So...
Okay. What point have I got to? I've got boron and I've got hydrogen, and they're mixing together in a chemical reactor to make Diborane.
That's on page.
So then, in the next phase, is to make boric acid, which is Diborane and water, which also is going to make hydrogen gas as an output. Hold on, 500 Diborane makes 3000 hydrogen gas, and 3000 hydrogen gas makes 1000 Diborane. I'm actually going to be gaining hydrogen out of this, by the way. This is...
Oh, that's always good.
So actually, I don't need the condensator.
Okay.
Is what I'm
you
hearing.
need some to jumpstart your system, don't
I'll
you?
need some to jumpstart, but it might be easier to put like a bucket in.
Right. What colour would you like for your system?
I don't care. Any colour that works.
Lime green.
So I think it's boric acid is made in a chemical reactor, Diborane and water. So I'm going to need to work out how to get water into this, but
I can't put it on that because that's full.
don't need enough tank.
Let's get some white cables. There we go. Right. So that's connected there. Why? Why is it just clearing the memory card? Beep beep.
Insert, extract, and condense any conduit and the power cable. So, although actually that's a gas, isn't it, going around the back? So I need not fluid conduits.
I'm very confused. P2P stuff doesn't seem to be working.
Oh.
As in I'm shift right clicking to set the memory address, and it's just clearing the memory card.
Oh.
But I'm hesitant to try it on any of the things that are actually connected at the moment. We might just lose access to those machines.
Yeah. I'm going to need a way to trash gas. Unless we want to fill the computer with it.
There's a trash can for fluids, if you can convert it back to a fluid again.
Also, is there a conduit for gas? Or does it just
Yes.
use the fluid conduits?
Yes, there is a conduit.
Okay, do you know what it's called?
I assume gas conduit.
Because we don't appear to have any.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different Modpack again. We definitely have some in the other Modpack.
I'm not seeing any gas conduits.
No, I would guess that we don't have any then.
Okay. Can we use fluid conduits?
Only if you convert it to a fluid between. Which seems like a bit
Have we got any means to transfer a gas?
With a tank, if you stick a tank between the two, it'll act as a cable.
I want to get it to and from the tank.
No. You might be stuck using just a second layer of pipes. Right.
Well, I don't think we've got any pipes that will transport gas. Right, I'll tell you what, we'll do this. Chemical reactor there. I'm going to put a tank around the back. This is not the way I expected this to go, but it's what we've got now. That's an extract, that's an insert, that's an extract, and that's an insert.
Let's make a fresh P2P card.
That's a chemical reactor.
Okay, fresh memory card, blank memory card. Memory card cleared, invalid machine. Why?
Okay. I've now got boric acid. I'm pretty sure. If I can input water, which I haven't done yet, gives me boric acid. Inputting water, I guess, is going to be easiest just in the top from a conduit. Just input it from the computer.
We should have infinite water in the computer. I'd be surprised if we don't.
So I'll just put a conduit on top for now. Did you say it was lime green you were using?
That is the hope once I've got it working.
Cool. I'll just put some glass cable lime down on the conduit so they're a bit easier to see.
Did not want to do that. Right,
okay, so I've got boric acid. Now we make boron nitride solution in a chemical reactor, which is boric acid with ammonia. Okay, what I'm going to do is put the boric acid in a tank here. This is going to be worse than the plastic machine. Chemical reactor. And I need to include ammonia in this. So, which, again, who knows if that's a fluid or a gas. But I'm going to assume it's probably a gas, actually, isn't it?
I assume gas, but who knows?
Ammonia is probably a gas. Although it's measured in millibuckets, so maybe it is a liquid.
Still might be a gas.
It's stored in a bucket.
still could be a gas.
It's stored in a fluid tank. Probably a fluid. Ammonia is made from mixing nitrogen and hydrogen.
Yeah.
Right,
Nitrogen,
well my
it might be easier
hydrogen
if I
is already there.
craft some stuff. Well, that's just the base tier that I made you. There is a couple of layers up. If you want better. There's a nitrogen collector in the computer, if that's what you've just got.
No, I've just commented that I need nitrogen and I need hydrogen. I've got
Oh.
hydrogen here, but I don't know how
I
to
think you
get
said
it to a machine that would be, say, here.
With difficulty. With a conduit. Right, your ME cables,
Yeah,
I have changed the plan.
okay,
You're now piggybacking off this adjacent network
okay.
because for some reason, the P2P just isn't working today.
Fair enough.
I feel like I'm going to say it's a bug and not my incompetence. I've done a decent amount of P2P at this point. I feel like I know
So I'm making
vaguely what
ammonia.
I'm doing.
So I need nitrogen, I need hydrogen to make ammonia. That goes in there. Let me get a sign out just to say that that's what this is doing. Sign. Ammonia. This is boric nitride.
You're on purple cables now
Okay.
because you're piggybacking off the other.
Sorry, boric nitride. Moving on. Crystallizing boron nitride makes hexagonal boron nitride. Given I'm crystallizing it, it's probably a fluid at this point.
Are you planning to go through and put energy and speed upgrades in after for your
If they
nuclear
need
craft
them.
stuff? Okay. I mean, I feel like they need the energy at the very least. Right.
So this makes
Indeed,
hexagonal something or other. Hexagonal boron nitride.
Yeah.
Done. And then cubic boron nitride comes from pressurizing the hexagonal stuff. So that's where the pressurizer comes in. And if I get an item conduit,
A little bit of lag.
right, now I need to plug the power in, which I guess I can do down that hole. Where the nearest power is, who knows, but more lightning.
Jeez.
More thunder and lightning. Oh, the nearest power is in the next block. That's convenient.
Right. What wire level do you think industrial graphite is likely to be at?
Who knows?
So it's
Right,
gonna
my
break
boron
down.
is moving into the next stage, into the chemical reactor, to make Diborane.
I'm going to start on Y20.
This is so confusing.
Silicon ore.
So I think if I just put a purple...
Actually, I've had a thought.
conduit there, that should work.
So,
Yeah, I'm getting water. My Diborane isn't running yet because it doesn't have hydrogen. And I still haven't worked out nitrogen.
That's an ore.
So I need to kickstart hydrogen gas
Okay, refill to item stack.
here. Somehow.
Right. Stone. Right. If I put this on inverse mode. Reset config.
How would you recommend me getting hydrogen gas?
From the computer.
Actually, no, it has to be. No, it has to be liquid hydrogen, doesn't it? We've determined. Did we? I've already forgotten.
Yes.
No, I have to have mechanism. I have to have the Galactic Craft gas version because that's what I get out. So if I loop it back round, but I might be able to kickstart it with a bucket of the liquid stuff from mechanism.
Let's put diorite and a site. There,
So I don't have a bucket of the liquid stuff.
Reset. Stop. Config. Delete. Delete.
This is not easy.
Right.
Let me get a gas tank.
New filter. Item stack. Industrial grade graphite ore. Save. Silk touch off.
Another advanced gas tank. I'm going to put some hydrogen in it. Then I'm going to take my rotary condensator and plug it into the power.
Right.
I'm going to make some liquid hydrogen, but I'm then going to need a bucket.
It's quite a long process that you're working on.
It's going to take a while to make a bucket of liquid hydrogen. I'm assuming I can put it in a bucket, of course. Maybe I can't.
I mean, if you to right click it with a tank instead, you wouldn't need a full bucket.
Yeah, I think I do need 3 buckets worth to kickstart the machine, though.
Oh, I thought you were setting up a connection.
No. No, I'm just kickstarting the machine with this type of hydrogen to then go and use the other type of hydrogen from this point on.
Ah, fair
But
enough.
it's easier to make this type of hydrogen. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear I can put this in a bucket anyway, so... Looks like I am going the tank route after all.
Now, don't
Let's make
set
another
it on
fluid
fire.
tank.
Start. Right. So anytime we want more industrial grade graphite dust, we're going to have to set up this digital miner. Which is a little bit annoying. But at least we can set up a digital miner.
You managed to
We don't
find
have
some,
to
though.
mine it by hand. Yeah.
That's something, then.
Well, I eventually had to invert the digital miner and tell it to not mine ores, and not mine dirt, and not mine stone, and not mine andesite, and not mine clay. And eventually it found some.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
it's
I've got
lagging.
full on molten boron, so that's something. I only need 500 more liquid hydrogen. Almost there. Oh, did you just come back from the deep dark?
Nope, I'm still in the deep dark.
Oh,
I just got told about a grow.
I had a sudden lag Sudden bit of lag. And it's like, oh, is that David changing dimension?
Oh, no. That's just the server.
Right, it's running. The chemical reactor is running. I'm making Diborane.
Yay.
All of this, I'm only using this for armour. I have no other need for cubic boron.
Are there any other uses for it?
I don't know. Cubic boron nitride. I can make weapons.
A nitro crystallizer.
I can make it back into hexagonal. For which there is no use other than making it into cubic.
So I thought generally the stuff that you're making for the armour is used in something else. But apparently not.
Nope, there is. It's cubic and hexagonal, only used for armour and weapons. So there you go. If I shift click that to clear the hydrogen tank,